Welcome to Streaming Along. In this video, I will be sharing experiments about gravity. Gravity is an invisible force which acts on objects. So force is an interaction between objects that will change the motion of an object. So that means an object could go faster or slower, it could change directions, go up or down, left or right, or it could even start or stop moving. Now I know what you're thinking. If it's invisible, how do we know gravity is there? How do we know it exists? The answer is through observation and experiments. So today, we are going to do 2 experiments to prove the existence of gravity. Would you like to help me? This is what you'll need. You'll need a ruler or a stick, something long and skinny. You could even use a pencil. You'll need a piece of string. It doesn't have to be too long, about a foot long, but any length of string you have will work. You will need a paper clip. Again, it doesn't matter what size, any size will work. And finally, you will need a ball of any size. Today, I'm using my large black pom-pom. So for our first experiment, you will need your ball. You're gonna hold your ball straight up in the air, and let it go. Okay, so we're gonna do that again, but I want you to pay attention and watch and observe what happens to the ball when we let go. Let's do one more time. What did you observe? To me, it looks like the ball goes straight down. It doesn't get faster or slower, really. It just keeps about the same speed. But it keeps going straight down. It doesn't change directions. It doesn't turn left and right. And it only stops when it hits the table. It looks like to me something that we can't see. Something invisible may be acting on the ball. But I think we need to do one more experiment to prove that happens. So we're going to take, for this experiment, we're going to take our stick. We're going to take one end of our string, and we're going to tie that to our stick. Doesn't have to be a very tight knot. Just needs to stay on. If you need a grown-up to help you tie, that's okay too. Tie it at the top. Then we're going to take the other end of our string, and we are going to tie that to our paper clip. Here we go. Again, it doesn't have to be a big fancy knot. It's just a simple knot, and if you need a grown-up to help, that's okay. All right, so we tied that. So now that both ends are tied, one to the stick and one to our paper clip, what you're going to do is you're going to hold it and lift it up. And remember, we're observing our experiments. So let's take a look what's happening. What do you see? I see a stick at the top. I see the long string. And I see the paper clip. But the paper clip is not staying at the top. It's hanging down. It's not swaying or moving really. It's staying still, hanging down. Let's see what else can we do. Can we turn our stick one direction and see what happens? Let's observe what's happening to our stick and our paper clip. Did it move? I don't think so. I think it's still facing down. Maybe if we turn it the other way. Let's turn it this way. Again, let's observe. What do we see? Did the paper clip move? No, I don't think so. Let's try one more thing. Let's leave our paper clip flat, and I'm going to lift it up again. I'm going to let it go, just like our ball. What happened? Let's try that one more time. Just like our ball, it falls straight down. I think that might be enough to prove gravity. So gravity is a constantly attracts objects like our paperclip or our ball to the earth, so it doesn't float into space. If there wasn't gravity, balls, paperclips, people would float off Earth and float into space. So no matter how we move the stick or ruler, or how many times we drop the ball, gravity, the invisible force of gravity, always affects it, and it moves towards the earth. All objects have gravity, and the bigger the object, the more gravity it has. So Earth has enough gravity to attract all its people, plus keep the moon around it in orbit. And the sun is so much bigger than the Earth, it keeps all 8 planets in orbit. That's a lot of gravity. Thanks for watching Streaming Along. To find out more about what Somerset County Library System of New Jersey has to offer, visit sclsnj.org.